So for anybody who doesn't know, I'm Clint Flack. I'm from the Mercer Museum. For the last several months, we've worked with Bensalem Township, Bensalem Historical Society, exploring the buildings here at Growden, trying to come up with a history, when they were built, who lived here, etc. We've worked with Michael Cuba, Oxford University, doing dendrochronology. They did a study here, so we're going to find out when the buildings are built. We're doing all of this because Growden is an extremely important historical set of buildings here in Bucks County. It's very unique. It contains buildings that date back to some of the things with the Founding Fathers and Loyalists during the Revolutionary War. So it's important to understand when they were actually built. So that's why we're here today.
My name is Michael Cuba. I'm with the Oxford Dendrochronology Laboratory in England. A few months ago, Dan Miles from the laboratory and myself came and took just over 30 samples from 3 of the structures, from this building, the kitchen next door, and the ruin behind us. And what we came up with in this building, we took 13 samples out of 10 timbers. Most of these timbers were from the basement and the attic where they were accessible. 8 of them dated to the winter of 1741-42. And then a couple of the other ones dated to spring of 1742. We did the same thing in the kitchen and had identical results. Most of the timbers there were cut down in the winter of 1741-42, and then the summer beam in that structure was a season later. The structure behind us, which is a real curiosity, we had little in the way of expectation. There was some rotten material that we found, literally picked pieces off of the ground and took pieces out of mortise pockets. We didn't find bark edge anywhere, which is essential to getting an actual felling date. So the only thing that we're able to offer currently is the last ring counted. So that's not necessarily a construction date, but you know that it couldn't have been built before that. And so at the moment, the last ring counted that we have is 1718. At some point when there isn't a foot of snow on the ground, I'll take another run at it and we'll take another couple samples and see if we can add to that story.
Thanks everybody. Thank you, Kyle, for working with them and getting it done, and certainly Sally and certainly the Historical Society. This is big news. This is really big news. So thanks everybody. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, anytime.